I2bassco production.
What's up, y'all? It's I2bassco here. And before I get to the very, very special topic and a very important topic to me right now, I'm going to give a thank you to jeepguy and Pixel Enemy Prestige for giving me this opportunity to put this video up on Pixel Enemy's Prestige website. That way, they give me at least a bigger audience for this video. They get y'all to know me, and maybe y'all can go in there and check out my videos and just comment on my videos and look at the growth I've got in the last month. Because each video it gets better and better. The quality of my videos get better and better. My editing gets better and better. My commentary gets better and better. I'm trying to do this to grow, and I could use your help to give me some comments, guys, to let me know what I can do to grow and get better. And also, guys, I want to give you a little information about myself. I've been a long time gamer. My first gaming console was an Atari 2600. It came with Pac-Man, Galaxy, Galaga, Centipede. You name the classic Atari 2600 games. I had them. I know Christmas Day I spent hours and hours. I mean, the graphics on that thing, it was the shit back then. That was what we saw in the arcade, and I'm sorry, guys, the younger guys, y'all don't have the arcades up here, excuse me, unless you go to an amusement park or something like that. When we were younger, we were your age, guys, we would go to the mall and spend hours and hours and hours in arcade and spend money and quarters and quarters and quarters playing Street Fighter 2. We play hey, Mortal Kombat was on there, and you'd have 10 people deep waiting to play that game, and you put your quarters up there and saying you had dibs on the next round. We'd have tournaments just like we have tournaments now for PC and you name it, the consoles. I mean, it was a way to play video games but still have the human reaction that we don't have now because we're all staying home to a certain point. But on the topic of what I used to do, guys, I had, you name it, I had almost every console. I'm going to say every console. There was a Sega. I wasn't a very big Sega guy until Sega Dreamcast came out. Then that's when I really liked it. And I still have my Dreamcast, and I do play it once in a while. And I plan on making some videos of my PlayStation 1 collection or PlayStation 2 collection and my Sega Dreamcast. I've got a Nintendo 64. I still have my NES. I could do a Mario Let's Play just for the heck of it. It might not be a full season. Maybe I can actually beat it like I used to when I was younger in a few minutes without dying and using all the little warps and stuff like that. I used to know all of them. It's been a while since I played that on the NES. But guys, I'm going to get on to the important topic of the video. And that is going to be, it all falls off what I'm going to talk about is gun control, which all falls back until violent video games and violent movies, especially now since that weird guy went to a Batman movie and decided that he thought he was going to be cool to, whatever his idea was, to go in there and just start shooting people, because I don't really want to follow him and try to give him too much publicity, because I don't want him to grow bigger than he thinks he is. Get all that attention that he's already have and what he's gotten from this stupid violent thing he's done. But we also have to realize video games are video games, guys, and what happens in our real life it's there to stay. I mean, with a video game, you can hit start and you can keep going and going, and just, you die, you get back in there. In real life, there's no extra life. There's no instant replay. There's no calling lag or you're cheating, or there's not that in real life. So we have to take care of ourselves as a world, a country. It should start from your city, your state, your country, and to the world. I mean, we should all. But it's not going to ever work that way, because I don't believe there's ever going to be peace, because there's always something that someone else wants, and you get all the people that want this peace stuff. And guys, I'm really getting off a topic here. What I wanted to say was, you have to watch out, because with all that violence that you see now, the media is just blowing out of proportion now. You notice when you do see something about a gun shooting, it's not the hero that saved a pregnant lady. He happened to have a gun. He was an ex-military. He saved her. You don't hear about that in the news, all right? But you hear about the guy that walked into the store and he shot people. You only hear the negative stuff that happens in the media, and the media does that for a purpose. I really think it is for purpose. It's purposely done that way to scare and make everything one-sided. And if you don't watch it, if they do make gun control here, guys. What's next? What is next that the government will want us to do? Will be banning violent video games where we can't have our first-person shooters, or just any kind of violent games. I mean, you can name any kind of game that's violent, guys. They might decide to ban that, or movies. If they get a hold off of one thing, and the way the government thinks they can do it is that they take one thing from you and they'll give a little while and they'll take another thing. So we have to watch it. I mean, we have to fight for everything that we can do in the world. I mean, because our governments, they're very power hungry, and sometimes they do some really cool stuff, and then sometimes you just wonder how in the heck they got where they're at. But you have to watch it, because if they ban our guns, they take our right to protect ourselves out. And I know some other countries will disagree with me. We don't have guns and we're all fine and dandy. But you also got to realize that pass a law saying that law-abiding citizens cannot have the privilege to own a gun to protect their family or their place that they live, their property, until the cops can get here. Because we all know when the cops get here, it could be 5 minutes or it could just be too late. We don't have the right to do that. What are we? I mean, we're falling back on our government, which we already know they can't help everybody. I mean, that's just, look at our cops. Our cops here in America are overworked. There's not enough cop to citizen ratio. I mean, I don't know what the number percentage is, guys. There's probably someone out there that can tell me. But there's not enough cops for our cities and stuff like that. And I really think if you're going to have a gun, you should be very, very well trained into it. You should have multiple hours behind it. You should be able to work that gun if you're hurt, if it's dark, and that way you won't. The more you learn about it, guys, the less accidents you have. Because if that guy's inside the house and you say if you have a shotgun, he technically, if he hears that shotgun being racked off, he's going to leave most likely. If you don't, guys, most likely you'll have to brandish the weapon, but don't get close enough where he can take it from you, guys. But like I said, guys, we're just having a conversation. I am not responsible if anything happens. But guys, video's almost over. I just want to let you know, see if I can get some feedback, some good, the bad. What do you think about the topic? Do you think the government has the right to ban all kinds of weapons, handguns, shotguns, anything? I mean, I'm talking about for hunting, self-defense, or anything like that. Give me a comment below. Tell me what you think. I mean, you could be from a different country, whatever. I don't care. Give me what you think. How does it work in your country? I mean, I know some countries that don't have guns at all. I think it was, Paris and all. Then they made everybody bring their stuff in, even collections that are worth hundreds and $100,000 guns. You'd had to take them in there. That's what I saw in the video. I'm not really sure if that's really happened. If it did, let me know, guys. How did that happen overseas? But I'm getting ready to get off here, guys. My time is up, so I'm going to say I'm out, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Y'all have a good one, guys. Keep it going.